Hello, hello, welcome everyone. Phoenix61 here with another World of Warships Legends video, right? Follow the channel. We're doing World of Warships videos every day. So don't miss tomorrow's. We got a pretty good streak going. Oh, I need to look. I keep saying we got a pretty good streak. 7 days a week. 365. Legends videos every day, but yeah, I really need to look and see, you know, because I have taken like a little bit of like a break here and there, right? Like sometimes real life happens, right? But yeah, so we are in the Ibuki. You guys know I like to try and play a little bit of everything, but I do have a thing for the Japanese cruisers, right? Like I love triggering me some fires, right? So we'll take a cheap shot at this Jean Bart here. But that does get us spotted, because of course, yep, somebody else is out here as well. And then if this Iowa keeps moving, we'll be able to torpedo him. And we are going to anticipate that he is going to fire at us, right? So we are already slowing down, full reverse, and started turning away, right? Like, I say this with torpedoes, the trick to dodging them is to start dodging them before you see them. It works for bullets sometimes too, right? So you can see there, Iowa got nothing on us, right? So it is part of why I like these Japanese cruisers. They are a little bit, you know, when you're at range, if you've got some distance between you and a battleship, it's fairly easy to dodge their bullets. You just you gotta pay attention, right? If you're not paying attention, they're gonna shoot you and you're gonna just keep sailing and they're gonna nail you, right? So yeah, so like we're just we're looking at where those bullets are going, turned in a little bit more to avoid those from the back. And then yeah, here we are, we're not spotted anymore. We got those torpedoes off. So I'm kind of curious, and it does look like his health looks like it's flickering there. Oh yeah, so we might have some fire going on him still, and or I saw the airplanes hit him as well. So yeah, we're doing some hardcore damage now. We got flood and fire on him. So we'll look at somebody else that we can pick on for the time being, right? So since we went behind that little iceberg land chunk there, we're not spotted right now. So that's kind of why I'm holding off on firing the guns here. We'll let the Iowa bleed out a little bit here, and then other thing too is, you'll get, you know, like since they can't see us, you know, you're going to see them divert their attention elsewhere, right? But I'm just going to let that Iowa, like, yeah, he's just going to, of course, somebody else finishes him, right? Jean Bart's still on fire. Is that us too? Oh, yeah, sure is. This is why I like these ships. So, yeah, battleships mismanaging their damage con rate is going to be key, right? So sometimes it's luck, and sometimes it's who you get put up against. But yeah, Jean Bart gets a decent shot off on us because we weren't paying attention to who he was looking at. But not too bad. That could have been worse, right? And then the Brest, haha, take some shots at him as the newish French cruiser line, right? So people are kind of disappointed in those. But we do, so I did play a little bit. I haven't made it up to the Brest yet. I'm gonna laugh every time because I'm 10. But anyway, I haven't made it up to that ship, so I'm excited to. Well, I'm not excited, but we will plow through that tech tree at some point and do some videos with those the French cruisers. We did some with the sort of the first one or two ships that you unlock, right? But it's a little bit of a grind, a little bit challenging, so to speak, right? And yeah, we're gonna hopefully. I'm hoping somebody picks up this battleship, right? What is this? The Jean Bart in here? Oh my gosh, we got a Minnesota too. Okay, that's not good. That's gonna hurt. Oh man, that could have been so much worse than it was. Okay, we got lucky there. There's the Jean Bart. That's who I was hoping to only have to deal with, but somehow we've managed to drag 3 battleships in this direction that want us dead, right? You know, and that's what it is, right? Like, you know, battleships see a cruiser and they're like, "Give me, let's kill it." So that's what's happening. That's what's happening right now. Pommern, Jean Bart, and Minnesota all shooting rounds at us. Bullets, guys. They're called bullets. Everyone hates it when I call them bullets. Well, not everyone. There's like 2 guys. But yeah. Ooh, torpedoes looking good for that Jean Bart. And yep, they're all still all still picking on us, so we'll take this sort of defensive kiting away position. Seems to work the best, although it is not foolproof, especially when you run into the outside of the map. We'll see if we can't cut in here at some point. Finally, we're unspotted as we almost die there. Like, jeepers. Like, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. We're distracting 3 ships right now, right? 3 battleships, right? So the team needs to, you know, step it up a little bit. Come over here and help us out. So the key here is to just not die, right? So you know, if you get, you know, we're far enough away that we're not spotted anymore. We stopped firing our guns to keep us from being spotted, right? So we're going to have to be crazy conservative and defensive here, right? So I'm pretty much only going to fire my guns if I think I'm not going to get spotted by doing so, right? So this Minnesota has line of sight on us, so we won't pull the trigger here, right? Because one more volley is going to end us here, one more decent volley, right? So we have to dodge everything. But between the 7 fires and 1 flood that we had going, that was pretty epic. This is an epic damage amount for the amount of torpedoes and bullets we've had hit, right? So 68 main battery hits, 1 torpedo hit, and we're at 141,000 damage, right? So it's all about the damage over time effects, those floods and fires. Floods and fires, guys. Doors and corners. Doors and corners. And yeah, I'm just keeping land between me and these guys while we're firing at them. I'm a little concerned, so if those airplanes, you know, if you see the torpedo bombers off to our, you know, off to our west, whatever you want to call it, if we get too close to them, they'll start picking us up when we fire guns too, but we'll send some torpedoes at this Minnesota if he wants to stay on course here. And man, it's so tempting. I want to shoot so bad. Let's see if we can move. He keeps coming towards the outside, so we're probably gonna not be in a good situation here, but yeah, I mean, we've got him on fire. Like, we're doing damage right now. Like, save your ship. Don't sacrifice your ship for 1 salvo, right? If we can move behind, get this land in between us and him, then we can start firing again. There we go. And of course, we were the only one spotting him. Classic. Classic. Maybe we'll trigger another fire. We hit, or not even hit him at all. Did we, what? Where'd our bullets go? Or was I just not paying attention? Alright, here we go. Somebody else is picking them up, and then, yep, yeah, we get picked up by airplanes. Oh, not anymore. Okay. We might be okay here for a little bit. It's just kind of hard. We can't really see them, so we're going to have to take the, you know, the classic guess shots over the... Oh, nope, we can't even hit them anymore. That little mountain symbol means you're going to hit the land, right? We'll back up. This Minnesota keeps moving away. Oh, guess not. Let's see, if he keeps moving towards the outside, then we'll be able to start picking on him again. Let's see here. Come on. There we go. We might be able to hit there. Which is some of those are still going to hit the snow there, yep. Oh, we got two hits. Pommern looks like he is going down here, yep. And that's going to end the battle. Was that points, or did they lose all their points? Let's see what's... Oh, enemy team lost their points. Yeah. That was, yeah, they did pretty bad. Yeah, that was a kind of a steamroll game there. Jeepers. I was, like, not paying attention to what was happening with the score there. I was like, we're doing so good. Yay, this is fun. Yeah. We'll go through the build real quick here. Yeah, so I'm using Yamamoto. This is pretty much my standard loadout for all my Japanese cruisers, right? I don't think I have any other like any other build type, right? You do have the base trait here is AP, but that's not a big deal. We'll still use AP shells when we do get those nice broadside shots, right? But for the most part, I'm using the HE shells, right? So we're HE shell focused for the rest of the build, right? Chances of cruiser HE shells causing fire, HE shells doing more damage. And then, yeah, I'm not using punch through because, well, we're shooting HE shells most of the time, right? So pick one of these other defensive perks, right? It's kind of how I do, right? But, yeah, my thought process. But, yeah, like, if I have a fire going on somebody, a lot of times, you know, people are like, well, hey, once you get the fire going, you should switch to AP. Well, it's like, You know what I do? I switch to another ship. I shoot a different ship, and then I've got, multiple fires going on multiple ships, and then I end up with, pretty decent damage numbers by the end of the game, right? So kind of just my strategy, but yes, if I get a good, broadside shot, especially on like another cruiser, like these Japanese cruisers still wreck pretty good, right? So you see that in some of my other videos. We do a lot of videos with the Japanese cruisers. I think the Suja is my go-to, right? That's my fave. But we play all the others too as well. So thank you guys so much for watching all the way through. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to leave me a like. I do appreciate all of you guys that interact with me, even the negative comments, right? Because you're helping out, right? You're interacting, you're engaging. That helps my channel, right? And then yes, please do make sure to follow the channel. I appreciate you, and we'll see you tomorrow.